feel great candid. That was the morning routine. Every single morning, it's pretty much the same at the minute. We've got a nice little structure where we get up at 6:30 and we spend time with the baby, having a coffee, literally settling into the day. I like that time to chill, relax, get my thoughts together, spend time with the baby before I then get myself ready and drive down to the office. So 8:30 in the office, there's a couple of things that we do. We have our electrolytes, which we get in there from Builder, as always. Then we have a caffeine source. Usually it's coffee, but at the minute we've got Nootronic because they are on offer. I only get them on offer because they are pricey. And a couple of things that we do at the desk, which is massively important, is we write down our goals. So our overall goals. I write these every single day and I future pace them. So my family is wealthy and healthy. Like I've just collected a certain number. Just booked Florida to go fly first class. Like all the things that I want to do, I write them down like they've already happened. So I do that every single day, and then we move into the book of Mental Toughness. I bought this book years ago, and I didn't really use it because it was not what I expected to order. But now I use it to write down literally like what I call my power list. So the 5 most important things to do today, and then I allow myself to give myself some notes on my to-do list today when I'm doing like program updates and stuff like that. So that's what I do before I start work, and then we get into the flow of work where we do the hardest tasks first, the most intense stuff like pipeline stuff, a lot of the creative stuff dead early because I love doing it, and then we can have a little bit more of a chilled afternoon where we'll go and train. I'll walk you through that, I'll walk you through nutrition, and I'll explain how that sort of goes hand in hand with what I do, and then we reach out to clients and stuff this afternoon as well. So yeah, let's get into the day. We've got a little bit of a work to do now, and then I'll take you through the rest of the day. Let's go. So the time is 11:56. We have just came back from a little walk to go and grab my third beverage of the day, so you can see that, which is a Monster. And this all ties into my routine. So in the morning, good work block, which we did this morning. And then I go and get my steps in to go and get my caffeinated beverage. And the reason for that is I get my steps in because it allows me to get up from my desk, allows me to answer voice notes or anything like that. Get my steps in and get that because that's going to be pre-workout. That's going to help me get into the gym and get that caffeine that I need. But it also caffeine suppresses your appetite. So what works well for me is holding off as long as possible to then have my first meal. The reason I'm having this meal now, which is 3 eggs with ham, cheese, omelette, 3 lean sausages and a sourdough, is because I'm going to go and train after this. So I spend all morning drinking caffeine, staying hydrated and doing all the hard bits of work and not really thinking about food, and then getting a good meal in at around midday. Suits me, suits my routine, and it allows me to have a majority of my food after training into the afternoon and going into night as well. We have a bit of a family night. So lots of caffeine in the morning, which suits me. Work block to get the most high leverage tasks done, shall we say, and then first meal. So once this is done, I'll then head down to the gym. And I want to talk to you about Whoop. So I've put Whoop back on. Let's see if you can see that. I got the 5.0 and I only had it now for around, I think this is the 8th day. So I haven't got that much data to give you, but people always ask me, like, do I recommend the Whoop? And the way that I think about it is that 100%, if the best athletes in the world are using it, the best football teams in the world are using it, it is by far the best fitness device on the planet based on the data that it gives you, and you can wear it 24/7. So the reason that I got it back is because I want to take me fitness a little bit more serious, not just how I look and body weight versus lifting. I want to improve my VO2 max. I want to lower my resting heart rate. I want to see what's going on with the trends of my lifestyle and see where I can optimize in them areas. So that's the reason that I've got it. And speaking of that, today is a low recovery day, so 50% recovered today, and you can tell that I've had a bit of a hard week with training because my HRV is slowly dropping off quite a lot and my resting heart rate increasing quite a bit, which indicates that I'm probably due a little bit of a recovery. So that's going to link into today's session. We're going to go down to the gym and we're going to get a lift in today, and we're going to do a little bit of aerobic work on the bike as well, just to burn some calories, just to keep ticking over. And the way that you can look at your training like this is that you can have like what's called the traffic light approach. So I know that I've got some easy sessions or easier sessions for me. I've got some mid sessions and I've got some harder sessions. So in my opinion, My Hyrox sessions are the red sessions, they're the hardest. They require the most effort and the most energy. My easy run and my aerobic work and my lifting are the green sessions. So today's activity is going to be lift, and that's going to be my green session, and obviously my bike, I'm going to pair that together, and then I'm going to do my speed work on Sunday when I'm hopefully feeling a little bit better recovered after the back of this week. So if you have got a training program and you've got a mixture of different sessions like that, it's a good way of approaching your training without worrying about like, oh, one day I'm tired, I have to get this hard session done. Just adjust it based on your current RPE, your current rate of exertion, and make sure that you're going off the recovery as well. So if you want the Whoop, I'll leave a link in the bio to get a free month. It helps you, it helps me. If you want to, go and get it. This might be a sign. And I'll start updating a little bit more about my thoughts on it and how my progress is going with it as well.
So there we have it, session in the bag. We did a full lift today, again mostly 2 to 3 sets, mostly 2, and got a good pump on today, followed by 30 minutes on the bike, just to expend energy, no other reason as opposed to that. So it is 5 to 3, we've got meal 2, this is basically, which is a protein shake, Perform Whey with water, Kinder Bueno, which is elite, and I proper enjoyed this after the gym. So 120 calories or something like that, again, nice meal, and that'll do me now until the evening time. So one thing that I like to do, which I also preach to my clients, is what's called the 2+1 approach, where my first 2 meals remain relatively the same, or the same structure. So the omelette and the shake is like what I do, and then I bank majority of my calories for the evening meal, because whether I've got a meal with Abby and the baby, which tonight we're going to go to M&S and grab some stuff, I don't want to be super restrictive with that meal. So it allows me to have the flexibility to enjoy that meal, 1,000 calories, whatever it's going to be, and still be in range of where I want to get to. So it works really well, takes out any overwhelm, and then I can also do the things that my family's doing as well. So works really well, and the structures, it works for me and it works for my team as well.
You helping Mama?
How long have you got left?
3 minutes and 23 seconds. I've just come off on this one.
Oh,
Where's it gone?
Charlotte's profile.
Chantel's that one.
Chantel. 3 minutes. Hyrox London.
Woohoo!
Second Hyrox,
Sub
sorry.
60, missed.
So we are back, and we decided to get some M&S food in, because if you've ever tried to go out for a meal with a baby, it's not the most enjoyable experience. Baby drops food everywhere and wants to go to one person, so we can't eat at each other's time and this and that. So we decided to eat in tonight, and it made it even easier because we can get different things. So Abby's got a pizza because that's what she fancies. Being told to try this, which is get my face out the way. Can you see that? It is shortbread tea from M&S. Meant to be amazing. I don't even like tea, but we'll see how that is. And I decided to get this for some reason, which is a roast chicken meal, like a roast dinner for some reason. I'm going to throw some tender stem with that, more volume, and then I'm going to throw a little bit more chicken in it as well, so just bulk it up. But I just fancied it for some reason. And then of course you cannot leave M&S without the M&S cookies. The white chocolate are unbelievable. So yeah, we're going to get that down us now, maybe put on a film, maybe get the baby to sleep, get on with the night. Let's cook it up, let's go. You trying chicken nuggets for the first time? Yeah? You've got a Rudy's.
I'm being very healthy.
And I've got a chicken veg gravy.
Aeroplane meal you've got.
Team, good morning, happy Saturday. It is currently 7:53, so we're about to go into the gym and meet Ben for our Hyrox session. Not gonna lie, tired today. Baby didn't sleep very well last night, but we've got to get it done anyway. So best way to start the weekend is always by doing something hard. And a quote that I heard from Dan Martell, believe it or not, was, exhaust the body, tame the mind. And this is the only way when you're a high performer, or you're someone who's in business or entrepreneurial or even anxious or whatever, the only way to control your mind is to exhaust the body. So when I get a training session like today done, it makes everything, I forget about everything that's happened in the week, or everything that's in my head, or that person there, or I've got to do that, or I need to push that, or business is here. It allows me to just switch off. So that's what we're going to go and do right now. Let's go and do the session.
1, 2, 3, let's go! Show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it. Shake that ass. Go, go, go. 50 in the house, bounce. Y'all already know what I'm about. The flow sounds sick over Dre drums. I ain't stupid, I see Doc, then my dough come quicker. Whoa, shorty hips is hypnotic, she moves, she's so erotic. Watch, I'm like, bounce that ass, girl. I get it crump in here, I make it jump in here, front in here, we'll thump in here. Oh, I'm so gutter, so ghetto, so hood. So gully, so grimy, what's good? Outside the Benz on dubs, I'm in the club with the snug. Don't start nothing, it won't be nothing, Little mama, show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it. Shake that ass, girl. Little mama, show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it. Shake that ass, girl. Let's party, everybody stand up. Everybody put your hands up. Let's party.
That was a sweaty session. I feel so much better off the back of doing that. So 60 minutes literally on the nose. And we did rounds instead of for time today, just because it allows us to just go into it at our own pace and have more of a steady flow as opposed to like hitting it with high intensity. So we did a 2K buy-in on the ski, just alternating every 125 meters as a pair. And then we did 5 rounds of 300 meter run, sled push, sled pull for 2 lengths, and then a 3-minute run at the end. And we did that for 5 rounds with the rest in between. And then we finished off with 100 wall balls as well. So nice steady session, focusing on what we struggle with mostly, but not really putting ourselves into the floor as well. So give that session a try, whether it's a solo, whether it's a doubles, really good session. And again, it's set me right up for the weekend now. So let's go and enjoy it with the fam. We're bad influences for each other. 2 pours as trainees, and now I want her to buy something.
Jacket.
Hi. Do you like this stuff? This is a hack for any families. This is how you get into the aquarium for free. You just come to Pets at Home. So today we're finally going to figure out what is the hype behind this shoe, the Adidas Evo SL. Let's give them a try. Joe, shoe of choice.
Whatever they're called, I don't know.
SL Evo. What's your PB?
Back in 2018, 1857 5k.
Jeez. Ben Stanley runs. Shoe of choice.
Popeye Yellow X1s.
PB.
Gonna go marathon 257.
Jeez. Michael Hopkins, shoe of choice.
Pulver Rocket X2. Or Puma DV at least.
PB in any race.
Half 116.
Jeez. Dimmy, shoe of choice.
Shoe of choice today. The Green Sands. Nadia, how do you go? 5k BB, 1924.
Jeez. Jack Watts, shoe of choice.
These are Evo XLs, but Adios Pro 4s.
What's your PB?
5k 1835.
Jeez.
Only shoe of choice.
Lewis Neal, SL Evos, PB, 5k, 1935. Woo. Steve Smith, shoe of choice.
SL Evos, Pro 4s for races.
And what's your PB?
Half marathon 138.
Woo, jeez. There we have it, 11k in the bag, testing out the new shoes. So Did really well. We ended up doing 4 lots of 1k with a warm up and a cool down, and I think my 1ks were like a 347 or 357 and a 350, so somewhere around sub 4. So again, in them we tested them. They feel really good. They feel a lot like the Adios Pro 4s, but a lot more comfortable. So highly recommend them. Let's go and get a coffee.
There you go, fellas. That is a little bit of an insight into a weekend in the life of what I'm doing around training, around nutrition, and around my family time as well. So one of the questions I get all the time is like, you know, how do you balance it all? And the big thing is, and honestly, is it's the thing that I value the most. I don't value drinking. I don't value anything outside really of them 3 things. Like, they're the highest priority tasks in my opinion. So my whole goal is to center my life around them 3 things. I love creating, I love helping people, I love building a business. Like, that's something that I've always enjoyed, entrepreneurial. With the business, with my family, obviously I'm a massive family guy. Abby's a massive family girl as well, so we absolutely adore family time. We see our family every single weekend, except every single week even. And then I value my fitness, I value being my best, I value progression. So that is the overarching thing with things, is that I just make it a priority because they're the things that I value, and I make sure that they're ticked off every single day of my life. Like, people, like, I train pretty much 6 days a week, 7 days a week, because as I said earlier in the video, it's not only about how I look, it's about the mindset and taming the mind. I create every day, I do a little bit of content every day, if it's 30 minutes or whatever, because it helps with my mindset. And I spend time with my family every day, and I make that a priority as well. So whether that's spending the time with Reva in the morning, or in the afternoon, or in the evening, or settling down, I center my life around them 3 things. And I think that's the overarching thing. Is it difficult to balance all 3? 100%. But I think depending on where your values lie, it's when you're trying to squeeze a round peg in a square hole, it's not going to work. If, like, you know, you've got a lifestyle of like drinking and going out with the boys and this and that, and all of a sudden you're trying to bring these 3 things together, you have to organize your priorities. And instead of making time, instead of finding time, you have to make the time for the things that you value the most. And that's what I say to people all the time. So a little bit of insight into what we do. I said with the nutrition at the moment, today I weighed at the lowest I've weighed in 2025, which was 94.1 kg. And that just works for me with the nutrition, is keep it really simple. Don't center your lifestyle or your weekends especially around food. A lot of people go like, where are we going to go today for eating? Center it around activity. Go for a walk with the family. Yes, we went out for some cake and a coffee, but we added a walk to that around the park. And let's focus all of our nutrition on the weekend, and let's be a little bit more active and not put so much emphasis on our food. So a couple of things there that you can take into your own life, put it into your own journey. And again, I'll put some links in the description for anything that you need. Message me, drop me a message on Instagram, get a free resources all down there. And yeah, a little bit of an insight into what I do. So hope you found that video useful. If you did, drop it a like, drop it a comment. It goes a long way. We're getting back into growing the channel massively now. So yeah, look forward to catch you in the next episode. Peace.